Hello everyone and welcome to PWR Rivals. Last night we had the very first pay-per-view of PWR, Super Battle 86, and that pay-per-view was amazing. But let's start off with what's going on right now. We have Jay Sanchez in the ring. Looks like he wants to address something or somebody in particular. I am going to guess he's going to sit here and talk about his loss last night to our current PWR television champion, Patrick Rage. They had a great match last night. Unfortunately, or once again, Patrick Rage was able to defend his television championship, still undefeated since winning that television championship here in PWR. He is a beast. I mean, all of Chaos actually won their matches last night, which was amazing within itself. Chaos still a dominant group here in PWR. You gotta think, with Chaos winning so much and being able to win the big matches, you gotta think, are the tag team titles in line for Chaos? Is the World Heavyweight Championship in the line for Chaos? Will Patrick Rage become our new PWR Heavyweight Champion? But it's also a lot of things that we have to make sure happen first with any champion. You know, if he wants a World Heavyweight Championship shot, he can get the World Heavyweight Championship shot, but he would have to either lose or vacate the PWR Television Championship. And I mean, with the prestige that he has, he can still be the best champion in PWR while just holding the Television Championship. I mean, he's been undefeated for well over a month here in PWR. So you got to think, and this is him defending it every week on multiple occasions, but no battle happening right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Jay Sanchez got what he wanted, which seems to be another shot at the television championship. It seems like Jay Sanchez has to try another way to get that. And coming up next, we have To Be Continued going up against Skull and Guns. To Be Continued last night defeated LAX. Seems like they put LAX out of PWR. They no longer have to worry about them. Now what they're going to do is continue on and win some tag team gold. And the new PWR tag team champions are British Lanterns, team titles against the Pack next week on PWR Rivals. Tonight they will have to contend against another or a different tag team, newly formed tag team based upon last night's Iron Man match, which is going to be Joe Blade, Joe Blade and Jonathan Ray teaming up together. I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. Going on with this. Let me see what's going on here. Alright, we had some technical difficulties there. I apologize for that. I don't know how this internet thing goes. So we have TBC in the ring waiting for their opponents. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Nonetheless, we're going to have this show up and running. Here we have Skull and Guns wanting to make a name for themselves in the PWR Tag Team division. We're going to see if that happens. They haven't been able to rack up much wins here in PWR, especially going up against TBC. TBC, a very strong team, very dominant team here in PWR. Like I said before, they did take out LAX, so that's definitely a good thing for them, being able to take out a tag team in PWR, not having to worry about LAX. But they have a big task against Guns and Skulls. Oh, sorry, Skull and Guns. I apologize. I get their names mixed up a little bit. Oh, big punch. Oh my goodness, spinning back kick. It's like, oh my goodness, a big knee to the gut. TBC, a strong tag team. You gotta think, will they have a strength advantage against British Lanterns if British Lanterns are able to successfully defend their tag team titles against the Pack? I mean, it just seems like British Lanterns are the smallest tag team here in PWR, and they just have to face the biggest teams. I mean, just size and weight advantage that they do not have. Right, jawbreaker, like AK-47 with the Luthez press, some punches to go with it. Good combination there, not letting up on TBC. And that is Justice Rage in the ring with the dreadlocks. No. Oh my goodness, a Hurricanrana, diving Hurricanrana on to Rage. Justice needs to get it together. We got a back body drop reversal, dropping down. AK-47, dragging him in the middle of the ring. Oh, was he going for a run into the ropes? And a lion salt. Oh my goodness, you gotta also think that these guys are huge competitors, and they're able to fly around the ring like cruiserweights. You gotta be worried about British. We got a double team move here. What is this? It's like a, oh my goodness, double arm DDT, kicking him off. Big German suplex. Do the same thing as well. Coming into the ring, drop kick to the knee. Throwing him right into the turnbuckle. Big forearm to the small of the back. Another forearm for his trouble. What he's gonna do here. What is this? And oh my goodness, raking him across the ropes and stomping him in the ankle. TBC, a strong tag team wanting to show what they have. Battle 86, British Lanterns were able to take the titles off of the Pack. And once again, they do in the near future. What's gonna happen here? Looks like he's front face lock. Oh, into a DDT. A short DDT. Stomp to the arm. Oh goodness. Ken Washington is in the heap of trouble right now. Another kick to the gut. Looks like he's gonna take another DDT. These DDTs are doing a lot of damage here, folks. You gotta wonder what's going on with Ken. Is he able to perform the 100% tonight? Big belly to belly. Going for a pin combination. Referee for the... I mean, that's something you gotta take into consideration as well. That they did wrestle the W against LAX, but now you also got to think you need to be able to win this match. Some issues on the stream here. Definitely want to make. I apologize for that. Big move by Ken Washington. Oh, big European uppercut. Oh, punch to the face. Irish whip reversal. What's going to happen here? Bumping into each other, nothing much. The power, but no reversed. Oh, okay. Ken Washington back with the advantage. And reverse into a DDT. My goodness. That is crazy. Taking a little break. Not knowing what's going on here yet. Kick to the gut. And it is, oh, a big, definite trouble. Big kick to the face, stomp to the... Check and see. Hopefully it's not downloading nothing. What are we doing here? Jumping up and down. 450, standing 450. And it might be... No, nothing downloading. So we don't gotta worry about that. Strange, and I apologize, folks, for the inconsistencies in the stream. I don't know what's going on with the strength of the video. Sorry for the inconvenience. Big dropping down Ken Washington. Ken Washington is getting beat down in this match. Not as dominant as we're used to seeing. Can Skull and Guns get the W against TBC? That would definitely contendership if they were to lose tonight. We got an Irish whip. We're going to go here. Looks like we're going to go for the pounce here. Big move in the ring. And he's taunting. He should be going for the pin here. Shouldn't be so much worried about what's going to happen here. When taunting, he should just go for the win, but he's calling. My goodness. Going all out here. Going two. Oh my goodness, almost a 3 count. Of his own. Trying to get the W and against the competitor. Guy knocking him out, basically. Calling for him to get up. What is he going to go for here? Oh my goodness. Drop toe hold, stopping that. Throwing him into the turnbuckle. What's going to happen here? Ooh, spinning kick to the back of the head. Knocking down. To tag out. He's being called to get up. We're going to see what happens here. Looks like go behind. Looks like flipping him over. Oh my goodness. Dropping him down to the back of his head. Pin combination. Referee for the count. Oh, Justice Rage taking out the referee. My God. Not want to lose tonight's match. So instead of being like trying to break up the pin, he went after the referee. I don't know what to say for Justice Rage. I mean, the referee didn't know what happened, and nonetheless, the pin was broken up. But the referee going for the count again. 1, 2. Is it over? What is going on here? My goodness. It's like going for all of the back, stomping the small of the back again. What's he gonna do here? Picking him up. That. What's he? Oh my goodness! Big T-bone. T-bone suplex exploded. And drops some elbows onto the forehead. Now, Gun and Skull, or sorry, Skull and Guns. I apologize. I keep getting their names mixed up. They are tough competitors, but they have not been able to rack up a lot of wins here in PWR. You might, but they're definitely giving them everything they have, and definitely giving TBC. Like front face lock, might go into a... And what was he doing? Was he just taunting? That didn't make any sense at all. Might have been a little bit happy, but once again, Ken Washington's been in this match way too long. He definitely needs to get out. Oh, elbow miss. This is a tough team. And oh my goodness, a flare shooting star press. My goodness, and spinning that red mist. Like he's going all out here. I don't know if TBC has what it takes to actually win this match. It seemed like it might. I don't know, if TBC loses this match, they might have to call it or win a couple of more matches to become #1 contenders for the PWR Tag Team Championships. And Washington in this match for on the 2 big suplex. Gotta think he might want to go for a tag here. Getting him into the match here and there. They do very much. Looks like we got an Irish whip. And we're going to have another pounce. Flipping him inside out. And now for whatever reason he's taunting. In one moment, folks, we're having some technical difficulties. apologize for that. I was trying to do some computer work here, trying to get the stream running, but a lot of trash talk back and forth on social media. The G-string is new, is not new to the trash talk game. He kind of made his name off of trash talk. Get the W last night at Super Battle 86 against Jack Sanders. Let's see if he can take out the King, or if the King is able to take out G-string. Definitely also has Black House out there with him. Seems to be not only his muscle, but very soon here. We're just getting the tag team division all set. Oh, big standing shooting star outside of the ring. Looks like the King doing big things right now. He is doing his thing against truly amazing right now. Once again, you gotta think that G-string face, my goodness, dropping down that knee. Oh my goodness, a burning hammer dropping him down, taking him out the game. Goodness, going behind, and it's a neck breaker dropping down, just dropping down the King. Calling for him to get up. What is he going for here? Oh no, it might be the dude, but dropping him down, back of his head, back of his neck, referee for the count. Oh my goodness, the King able to kick out. The King able to kick out. But this is his debut match, and in his debut match, breaker. Great move by G-string. What is this? Reversal. Shoulder block. The King wanted to make his debut. G-string is one of those competitors. For them kick to the gut. What's he going for here? Ooh, big DDT onto G-string. My goodness. That is wild. Dropping him down, calling for him to into a gut buster. Oh my goodness, running to the rope. The move is not over yet. Big knee. Is he going to go for the pin? Oh my goodness, what's happening? Black House is interrupting. Oh my goodness, Black House is interrupting. Not a drop for the Import Killer's troubles. Oh my goodness. And a DDT as well to the King. G-string not. Oh my goodness, the King able to kick out. Not going for that at all. To the center of the ring. What is this? A big no. Telling him to get up. He just put him down. Why would you tell him to get up? Here that like he's calling for him to get up. Black House behind G-string. I can't. Diving spear through the ropes. Great move by the G-string. Picking him up here. The King is busted open. He has a crimson mask now, and it looks like a 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. The King is showing his stuff right now. Now is the Buster again, holding on and dropping him down. Pin combination, referee for the count. 1, 2. A 3 count. The King wanting to win tonight. Don't want the G-string to be able to say anything. And a Flair 450. My. What's he doing here? Snapmare takeover. Oh my goodness, elbow. Gonna go for here. Oh, big punch to the face. Looks like we got a pump handle. Pump handle STO. This might be a bitter end for G-string. For the finish here. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. I think oh! Looking at it like, oh my goodness. Irish whip reversal. Shooting half, going for the pin, referee for the count. Out the King. My goodness. To win this match. He is throwing everything he can. Not going down at all. This is true. G-string has to go all out to get this W. This wasn't going to be an easy match. He wasn't going to go come up against the jabroni. Another burning hammer. And that cut on the forehead of the King isn't getting any better. All these moves are doing damage to the King in his debut match. W is the big point of the match, especially when you're debuting. You gotta get the W in your debut. Just a good showing in the reverse. Poor Karana dropping the King onto the top of his head. In the G right now. Big suplex. Going for another pin. Not able to put away the King. You gotta think here, what the G-string is really... I do not know. Because the G-string should have been able to put this guy out. What is this? The King. What does he have to do to get the W here? He's performing every move he knows. That arm, and it looks like the King is out of it. Calling for him to get up. Is he going for the Dude Buster again? Wait a minute. Is he going for here? Like he's stealing his finisher. Cut Buster. Oh my goodness, he stole his finisher. If he beats him with his own finisher, 1, 2, 3. My finisher, I'm gonna beat him with his finisher. Wow. Distracting the referee for the 3 count, but nonetheless, G-string able to get the W here tonight. I mean, he went all out, but also did the King also went all out too. The King definitely did his thing, but congratulations to G-string for getting the W tonight. Here we have Showtime. Showtime. Heavyweight Championship match. Actually being the first one eliminated in that match. Showtime not happy about that at all. I mean, you gotta think. And then it was switched to a 4-way. Showtime definitely not happy about that, I'm sure. In the sport of professional wrestling, not just in PWR, this 20-year veteran definitely wants to hold gold. Came close was the PWR Heavyweight Championship Tournament. but unfortunately he came short there too. Once again, a big name here in PWR, but just not able to get the PWR Heavyweight Championship in that match. A great showing for our PWR Heavyweight Champion. Now showtime. See him again, but up next we have a PWR Tag Team match. Joe Blade against the Tag Team Champions of the British Lanterns, Jonathan Ray is not happy about how he lost last night. The referee just called for the bell when Joe Blade tapped out. I mean, it just would have been a... But nonetheless, Jonathan Ray is a member of Chaos, and you know, Joe Blade telling him, this is what we're going to do tonight. Me and you are going to team up. We're going to face the British Lanterns, and we're going to beat them. And Jonathan Ray, I mean, despite everything, I mean, he says that he's with Chaos now, but he just, I mean, it just seems like he's, I don't know, it just seems like, I mean, clearly it's something he didn't want to do, but nonetheless, he is a member of Chaos. I mean, Joe Blade now has control of his career. I mean, with this, you gotta think to yourself, what does Jonathan Ray think he needs to do? I mean, of course he doesn't want to lose matches, but he doesn't want to team up with Chaos. I mean, why would he want to do that? He wanted to take out Joe Blade, and why after one night decides he doesn't want to anymore, even after a controversial loss to Joe Blade. It just doesn't make much sense to me. But nonetheless, Jonathan Ray is a member of Chaos. Chaos, a huge group here in PWR. A little bit strange that it did not come out together. Joe Blade still holding on. I mean, sorry, Jonathan Ray still holding on to his individuality, not wanting to 100% be in Chaos, but nonetheless, that man right there, Joe Blade, is gonna tell him what to do, and Jonathan Ray has no choice but to do as he's told. It's gonna be a big match here tonight, if they're able to take out the current PWR Tag Team Champions. That would definitely be something. Pyro calls himself something, not us. We're not paying for that, Pyro. Alright, so we have Chaos in the ring now, waiting for their opponents, the new PWR Tag Team Champions, the British Lanterns. I'm pretty sure they're very happy about holding those tag team titles, beating the Pack last night, but nonetheless they do have a Tag Team Championship rematch next week here on PWR Rivals. So we'll see what happens with that. And there you have it. Banks and X12, your new PWR Tag Team Champions. Good for them though, they definitely are able to do their thing, not only winning PWR Gold here, but in other organizations as well. So shout outs to them, they're doing their thing. They're able to win gold wherever they go. PWR Originals are the best of the best here in the world of professional wrestling. Alright. Both members are ready to go. They go for the bell. But then Joe Blade tags himself in and tells him to get out. What was the point of that? That didn't make no sense. And Jonathan Ray not liking that and telling him he's out. What is going on here? So Jonathan Ray just left in a big spin kick. Joe Blade wasn't looking. He caught a spin kick for his troubles. Stomped to the arm. It looks like he's by himself now. What is this? A gut wrench Powerbomb on the Joe Blade. Banks going up top. He might be going for that big moonsault. And yes, a big moonsault on the Joe Blade. Dropping that moonsault on him. Going for the pin. Referee for the count. 1, 2, 3. The British Lanterns getting an easy win because Jonathan Ray left Joe Blade. I mean, he's still a member of Chaos, but what does this mean? He definitely needs to follow his orders, and I don't think his orders was to leave Joe Blade by himself against the brand new PWR Tag Team Champions. That's something. I mean, you gotta think about, like, why would he do that? Like, what was the point of that one, folks? And wait a minute, look like what we got here. Oh my goodness, the British Lanterns are being attacked by the Violent Gentleman. The Violent Gentleman had a back and forth with them on social media, but my goodness, they attacked the tag team champions. Oh my goodness, the Violent Gentlemen are here in PWR. Oh my goodness, he got a chair. What's he gonna do here? He's going to try to take out the tag team champions. Oh my goodness, an X12 stopping that, grabbing the chair. Both of the members of the Violent Gentlemen rolling out the ring. Wow, what a statement. Banks is on the mat. He looks like he is out of it. Looks like he took the worst of that. My goodness. And now we have Marcus coming to the ring. Wanted to do some call-outs here. Call somebody out. That's what he did state after knowing that he is in the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. He wants to probably take out his competition before he has to face them. I mean, we didn't even state when the tournament was, and he's already trying to take people out. Oh my goodness. He's talking about how he trained in the business with the best. But I mean, the one thing you gotta think about is, why would he try to take out his competition? I mean, there still has to be a tournament nonetheless. But I mean, taking out your opponents, I mean, that will make it easier if they're worn down, if they're beat up. But still, I mean, it's 8 men in this tournament. You think he's going to be able to take out all 8 men? And it looks like he called out Brandon Alexander. Brandon Alexander coming out to the ring. We're going to see what happens here. Mark is just waiting for him in the ring. We're going to see what happens. Brandon Alexander, a very tough competitor here in PWR. Definitely not a pushover at all. Very tough competitor. But you also got to think, he wants to be Junior Heavyweight Champion. So he's definitely not going to do anything to get himself taken out. And he definitely wants some PWR gold. Both men wanting some PWR gold here. I mean, you got to think that these men will do whatever they have to be PWR champion. Oh my goodness, and Marcus with a clothesline. Clothesline attacking Brandon. Brandon on the ground here. What is Marcus going to do here? Big knee to the face. Oh my goodness, rolling over the body of Brandon right now. Just stomping him. He's picking him up. Big stomp to the face. Just kicked him. Oh my goodness. Such viciousness from Marcus here. And he's also an honorary member of Chaos as well. Feeling like he hasn't been utilized very much here in PWR. But we did have the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament coming up. We knew what we were going to do with a lot of the competitors who weren't in the heavyweight scale. We were going to utilize them for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Us in PWR, we want to use everybody. Snap, German. My goodness, Brandon is hurt right now. But he's still in the tournament. Nonetheless, fireman here, reversal by Brandon Alexander. What's he going to go for here? Another snapmare takeover. It's like he's going to hold onto the arm, trying to work the arms. But this is not a wrestling match. There's no referee out here. Big punch to the gut. Ooh, punch to the face. Oh, Brandon Alexander trying to take Marcus out the ring. Now he's taunting about it. But Marcus not having none of that. Big forearm shot, Irish whip to the corner. We're going to see what happens here. This might turn into a match eventually, folks. Oh my goodness. Oh, flipping him off. And a big clothesline. And the referee finally gets into the ring, stopping this. Well, this is definitely going to be a big issue, especially with the tournament coming up soon. And the main event, we have Brian Evans going up against Khalid here in PWR, the main event match of the night. Evans had a good showing last night. This is a singles match, non-title, but Brian Evans has shown that he is a top guy here in PWR. He has placed himself in the main event picture. Showtime taking himself out of the main event picture for now. We also had the Beast. The Beast and his management actually want him to go for the tag team titles for some weird reason. Don't know why, but I mean, if you want to take him out of the heavyweight division or the world heavyweight picture, I mean, then that's up to his management. I'm not understanding that at all, but it is what it is when it comes to that. But nonetheless, Brian Evans definitely in the heavyweight championship tournament picture. The heavyweight championship division picture. So with the win again, I think this might put him back in the race for a heavyweight championship match, and possibly, not 100% sure, but possibly have the reigning and defending PWR heavyweight champion. Arranged by his little brother. Little brother also in PWR as well. You also got to think that he wants some gold. And we're going to see what happens with that. Oh, and also, shout outs to the comedian for winning the PWR Hardcore Championship last night. This week on Fallout. Also, Patrick Rage, even though he did not wrestle tonight, or will be defending the PWR Television Championship against. And there is your PWR Heavyweight Champion. There's nothing you can say. He beat 3 competitors, double leg takedown last night. Brian Evans being one of them. He got a pinfall victory. All 3. I mean, I've never seen that before in any wrestling organization where the champion pinned every single competitor. He is the champion here in PWR. Ooh, big. The league is the self-proclaimed god. So that's definitely a good thing. Big DDT, diving DDT, dropping down Brian Evans. Sure. What is this? Brian Evans falling outside the ring. Nyla not doing anything, just watching. And you gotta champion, had a lot of issues earlier in PWR. Time trying to get a championship shot, the Beast trying to get a championship shot, a lot of guys wanting to take out the heavyweight. Brian Evans is also a United States champion as well. Punch by Brian Evans. Going all out here. This is amazing. My goodness. Down on a guardrail. My goodness. Just working over the champion right now. What is Brian Evans going to do? Is he going for a count-out victory? I don't think he's going to get attention at all. And now the PWR heavyweight champion Khalid taking the advantage now. What's going to happen here? Oh my goodness, Falcon Arrow dropping down Brian Evans. Brian Evans is not in the stomp. Knee to the back of the head. And you got to think now with Showtime out of the picture, with the Beast out of the picture, defeat him tonight. You gotta think, where does that put him in the mind? Nobody to face for it. Well, we have to find somebody. Oh my goodness, flipping, oh my goodness. Is he gonna go for the pin? He's dragging him like he's gonna probably go for... Ooh, almost a 3 count. Believe what he's seeing right now. Definitely wants to take out Brian Evans. He wants to leave Super Battle 86 behind him. He did what he did last night. Face another man that he faced last night. Tough competitor. Big reverse DDT slot drop, if you will. That didn't affect the champ. That big clothesline did, though. Took him right down to... Evans wants that PWR championship around his waist. He doesn't only want to be United States champ, he wants to be PWR champ as well. As long as possible. Once again, Khalid the doing his thing here in PWR, showing that he is the dominant to the ring mat. Looks like Brian Evans has a huge 1, 2. Oh, big kick out. Looks like Brian Evans a little bit frustrated, but with that crimson mask, he definitely needs to be punched in the face, but Khalid punching him right back. And wait a minute, this is justice. What is this? Champion. And the champion is out on the ground. The referee calling for some help. Personnel with a stretcher right now. The champ had a long night last night. It looks like he's out of it. I don't know if he's injured or not. Justice Briggs coming out of nowhere, attacking the heavyweight champion. What is he doing now? He's going outside attacking him. Oh my goodness. Beating on the champion. Justice Briggs going all out here. Oh my goodness. What does this mean for the champion? What does this mean for Justice Briggs? Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment.